Something I realize when designers get in, and specifically when they get in and start working with logos, is they want to follow the rules, but yet you don't necessarily have to follow the rules. And I am better at showing than I am explaining. I am getting better at speaking the more I do it, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Pretty much every logo I create, I manipulate it, because it's not, the font itself is not what I want. So I'm going to choose my, and then my, alright, now you see how this L looks different than this L because I customized it. I didn't want this swirly effect to my L. I didn't like it. It just wasn't what I was looking for, what I was going for my logo. So what I do usually with my logo designs is I will grab my text, I'll go to type, and I'll create outlines. That way it's now an object. So then I go in here, grab my white arrow instead of my black arrow, and I'll just go in here and start messing with these points. So I want this to be what I want it to be. Again, I'm not a professional speaker by any means. So I want a little bit of a curve on the end of that. Let's come over here, let's look at what's going on. Again, I'm going to immediately create outlines. The bad thing about creating outlines is now I can't edit my text, so I can't grab my T tool because it's an object now. So obviously you want to know, 1, what font you chose, 2, is that the font you want? Because if it's not, then you have, you want to pick your font first. And I mean, of course, if you pick the wrong font, then you can just go back. Something I did here as well, if I bring out my rulers, because I'm all about alignment, I didn't like how high the E's were. So with my white arrow, if I do this, it's going to grab all those points. And so then I can bring my E's in. See? Excuse me. So then I bring my E's down. So that's some stuff that I did. I'm not remembering everything I did at this moment. Well, I know, so you'll see here at the end of the L how it has that curve to it. I didn't like that these didn't have a curve to it. I don't think I did it to this one. Oh, I didn't do it. Wow. Well, right now I don't. So I'm going to go in, and you'll see that there's already a point there. If anything, I can just, like that. And you see, because now I'm going to get a little finicky with it. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here. If you hold down the space bar and click, you can move around your Illustrator file. Well, whatever file you're in. When I learned that, my life changed. Just FYI. Alright. So now they're all doing that curved, which I like. I'm not going to change my logo now, but I do like that. So don't feel like you have to follow the rules. Let's say, okay, my name's JK, so let's go to my favorite font in the whole world, Pontiac. Let's bring out my K. Let's go with that one. Alright, let's bring that. So I want to be cool and I want to connect them, but I don't like this here. You see at the bottom, I'm going to convert to curves. So type and then create outlines. I'm going to make this a different color so I can see it. I'm going to bring down my opacity. Alright, so here's this point. I'm going to connect this like this. And then I'm going to bring this one up. And then bring this one in. So now if I turn that black, it should mix right in. See? So now it mixes right in. And I just created outlines. Obviously, that's not what the font originally looked like. That's me getting creative and creating outlines and making it what I want it to be. Because that's what design's all about, is making it what you want it to be. So don't feel like you have to, just a quick, random video. Oop, it's not how you spell Jessica. Don't feel like you have to stay within the lines. You can always do whatever your heart feels when it comes to design. So that is my video. Thank you for watching.